Lolo. He's Castolo.
He's Castolo.
He's Castolo.
Castolo.
He's Castolo. Lo. He's Castolo. He's sorry. This is what happens when you visit the Castolo statue outside the front of the ICU arena. Welcome to the arena, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Graham Day. That guy over the other side of the statue, that is the man that we call Bibby, unless the chairman's around. Then is Michael Meehan, you know, first name basis, chairman, and that you've got to show some respect and stuff. But this is Lolo. He's Castolo. He's Castolo. He's Castolo. Lolo. Welcome in episode 2 of the week of Masters of the League, episode 59, if you've been watching from the beginning. And what a journey it's been. For those of you who don't know, we started managing this club a couple of seasons back, well, a few seasons back now, actually. We took over the reins in the championship. The team, let's be honest, was struggling. They weren't a good team. And apart from this guy, and maybe Dodo, there wasn't too many starlets in the squad that could shine as bright as the club needed them to shine. We came in, I was just about to say, rubbed them off so they did shine, but that's not what I'm going to say. So,
we came in, wanked them off, then fucked them off.
So yeah, we did fuck a few off. We got rid of a few players. Some of them needed to go. Some of them we didn't want to go, but they kind of had to be necessary sacrifices, like the likes of Minander. He got a really good offer, an offer that we couldn't refuse in terms of transfer budgets, and he moved out of the club. And do you know what? It was difficult to see him go, but it was a necessary step. Did he go to Burnley or something like that? I can't quite remember.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
But anyway, all we need to know is he doesn't wear the ICU jersey anymore, and neither do almost all of the team from that very first season. The last player to leave that was still from that first team was Ruskin. Obviously, if you were here for the transfer spectacular a couple of weeks ago, Ruskin was playing hardball. He didn't want to sign a new contract. He was trying to ask for too much money, and we got a straight swap with Mikolenko, who's been phenomenal for us this season at left back. So Alphonso Davies and Mikolenko, two world-class left backs. Sorry, Ruskin, if you want to play difficult, you'll get treated difficultly. So he's gone. He gone. One thing to mention, Ads Players says Karamoko Dembele needs a statue. Well, this is awkward.
Yeah, how do we break it to him, Graham?
Let's head back inside. Let's get into the managerial suite because Bibby's got some news for you. Ads, we know you've had your early season holiday, which you're entitled to do so. You are our backroom staff. You don't have to be here for every minute of every game of every day. But let's just take a look at the lineup. You may notice one glaring omission. Is there someone that's not quite there, Bib?
Yeah, I'm looking at the right back situation. We've got Zef Wick in there. We've got, James Justin in there. He's doing a good job. We've got Frimpong. He's still there.
Moko Dembele. It wasn't. It was AMF. It was AMF. It wasn't.
Yeah. And look, I was gonna move into the other right hand side of the field.
So, I get you.
Remaining on the right hand side of the field, we've got Matondo. I think Billy Gilmore can play there a little bit. Curtis Jones, left winger, can potentially play on the right. Kubo, he's always there. I'm still not seeing him. Yeah, he's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's gone.
Karamoko Dembele left in the summer transfer window, and it was a pretty good bit of business for us. Obviously, he was someone that we brought in, someone that we wanted to loan out, and someone that we thought we would use in 3, 4, 5 seasons' time. He had quite a lot of appearances for us for a player of 12 years of age, which is what he was. That's what he looked like. Anyway, we got straight swap Karamoko Dembele for J. David, Jonathan David, who is 84. He's now our highest rated attacking midfielder. He's just surpassed Mason Mount. He came in as an understudy, and at least on paper, he's surpassed him. In terms of gameplay, Mason Mount is still... He has upped his game. He still misses some time off the pitch, and we have to keep that in mind. But when he plays exceptionally well now. So little Moko has left the team. Ad says Karamoko had schoolwork to catch up on. yes, he did. So I'll jump back into the managerial suite. I'll give you a little bit of a catch up. So if you don't know, we started out the season not the greatest. We won the ICC and we won the Charity Shield, so we got 2 bits of silverware off the bat. That's nice. As much as it's good to have those in the trophy room, they don't really carry much weight, if we're being honest. It's nice to have, but that doesn't change the season. The season did start to have an impact for us, though. We brought in Chaloff for Audax last year, so Audax left the team. Chaloff has come in and he's been good. Alexander Isak, Chaloff, Castolo, HAALAND, our 4 strikers all finding the net. We're trying to find the balance, trying to find the right team. The long game is HAALAND and Chaloff. But right now, Castolo and Isak are pretty much the starting pair. Chaloff has been firing, so has HAALAND. Anyway, so we have strikers for days, and we can get goals for days, but we can also concede. We lost to Arsenal 3-1. We lost another game, so we were 2 wins, 2 losses in our first 4 games, but went on a little bit of a streak in the last episode. 3 wins from 3, including a victory in the Champions League. That brings us now, we're at the point where we're looking towards the summit of the table. Rather than being down in 10th or 11th, where we started in last week's stream, we're a lot higher up the table. But this episode...
Second, in fact, Graham.
Second, there you go, just behind Liverpool, which is a situation we've kind of had for the last 2 or 3 years anyway. This episode won't see us necessarily take a big run up that league, because we do have an FA Cup game, we do have Champions League, and then a match in the league. So it's a couple of games before we do contest in the league. So it's a bit all over the place, but that's part of being a top-level club. You have to be able to compete on multiple different stages, multiple different competitions at the same time. So it's important that we have that selection of strikers. We have Chaloff, and we have Castolo, and we have HAALAND, and the surprise package, a guy that scored a couple of hat-tricks already this season, Alexander Isak. It's important that we have him in the team. Isn't that right, babe?
It's funny you should say that, Graham, because the physio's just come into the room and mentioned that he's got a bruised shin. And I say this lightly because it claims the diagnosis is just bruise. So we assume that it's something to do with his feet. But unfortunately, he will be due back in the next week or so. So he is at least going to miss the next game for us, which is a bit of a tragedy. Chaloff coming in isn't the end of the world. But not only that, it looks like we've lost another centre-back in Matthias Nani. Has had a slight muscle strain. Again, he's going to miss at least the next game. Hopefully come back for the Premier League game. We do have some new scouting results as well, which we can go and have a look in a minute. Tete and Zefwick has a new skill and a role change. We've got the track back now accomplished. He is also a great leader, according to the assistant coach.
Interesting. Let's see who the new scout recommendations are. These are really good, remember. So scouted players are players that we can sign at a discounted fee. So Tete, 22, 79 overall, no face, a bit of pace in him. He's not as good as Justin Kluivert, who we've already had scouted, or Sarr. I would like. I mean, how old was Sarr, actually? Second from top. So a couple of years 24. Older. I mean, class face build.
Great face build.
Yeah.
Speed. He's also eclipsed Tete there, which we thought Tete might be a speed merchant. Sarr already eclipsed that. He is 2 years older, given the fact he's got decent form. His injury resistance is 2. He has got long-range shooting, rising shots, and the ever-important super sub, especially when we've got a stacked squad like we have. We've got the opportunity to bring the monitor in fine form and do the business for us. It is something that a super sub is something I would like to put on every single player that we have, so that we have something to come off the bench.
Yeah, every position at least. If not every player, every position. So if we start with Dodo as DMF, whoever comes on, pow, super sub. I completely agree with that mindset. Speaking of Dodo, that is the position that we do need to improve on. So obviously these scouts are looking at attacking players that play on the wings for us. But what we do need is a defensive midfielder. The reason we're looking at wingers is because we have Rabbi Matondo, who should be incredible. With his stats, with his age, with his ability, he should be incredible. But Rabbi Matondo just isn't being what we need. So that's what we're looking at there. But the main position that we need to fill is that one, DMF. We had an opportunity to bring in Wilfred Ndidi last year, which we would have loved to have done. We didn't have the money. we freed up the money and the opportunity for Ndidi had passed. We couldn't get him. So now these are the scouting recommendations. There's plenty in there that would look to take that DMF, CMF position. I mean, we currently have Phil Foden, who's a really good CMF, but he's more link-up, build-up, attacking midfielder. We need that enforcer, that destroyer role in the middle. So not necessarily all of these work. Whilst they can fill those positions, a box-to-box is nice, an engine, but it's not necessarily someone that's going to disrupt the play. So that's what we need. And you guys can help with that. !Discord in the chat. We'll give you the link to our Discord. You can drop any transfer recommendations in there. We do have a channel called Master League Transfer Targets. You can put your recommendations in there. And because this is on PC, if someone that we want to sign doesn't have a face, so if we scroll up to the top with Manu Molanez, that face build's crap because he doesn't have one. If we want to sign him, we can search online and see if he has a face build. So we can share those in there with you too. So if you have PC, you can add player faces so they look much better in-game, just like they do IRL. So the !Discard gives you the link. Thank you very much, ads. And Palmer, Mr. Ravi, hey! I did see your name earlier on in the chat, and I meant to give you a shout out when you were in the scoop earlier on, and I completely didn't, so I apologise. But thank you for being here again. Hey. Let's get back into the managerial suite whilst we sort out some admin, and it's absolutely not me plugging in a controller because that would imply that this is a video game and not, in fact, a real-life football club, but it is a real-life football club. Don't let anyone tell you different. Hey.
Yeah, Hammer asking how we both do this. He assumed one of us would be in the office and one of us would be pitch side. We both will be pitch side. I would just be in a monitor.
We won't at the moment because...
Motherfucker! Alright, okay, give me a sec.
Okay, whilst that is happening, do you know what? Come with me. I want to take you to the changing room. There's a few of you guys might not have been here before. Obviously, we have... I mean, we can't travel around a lot of the stadium. Obviously, I'm allowed to sit here in the managerial suite. You guys have been here before. We've got Bibby on the monitor just next to me. COVID reasons, social distancing. I don't know why, for a multi-million pound Premier League club that is current Premier League champions and contesting in the Champions League. I don't know why we have to share a desk. But we don't ask that question. We just ignore that and take it for what it is. But we're not allowed to sit next to each other. The desk isn't big enough, social distancing, so we have to be in separate rooms. So you'll never see us in the same place, and that is entirely down to social distancing and nothing to do with the fact that this is a video game that's been played through stream or anything, because that's not actually what it is. But anyway, let's nip down to the changing room. Let's have a little bit of a chat with the players. Welcome in. Everyone grab a seat. Big 3 games for us today. Grab a seat! Honestly, David sat there. I know the muscle mousse is tasty. It's fine. I get it. The apple flavour. !Muscle mousse in chat if you want to save you 25% off. Feel free to do that. But anyway, cans down. No swigging while I'm talking. 3 games today. First off, Sheffield Wednesday. We play against Sheffield Wednesday in the Cup. Let's see. I'm not getting a controller because it's not a football game. This is real life football club. So first game is against Sheffield Wednesday, FA Cup. Second game, we travel. I don't know. We might travel. We're in the Champions League, and then we finish off the stream with a game against United. So a big period for us. We have 3 different games, 3 different competitions. The fixtures will pile up very, very quickly. The Champions League fixture puts extra pressure on us over those teams that aren't competing in Europe. So this is the time where you might see tiny, microscopic minnow teams that can't play good football, like Arsenal. You might see those stepping... Sorry, Ravi. I know you're here. I just thought I'd pick on you. Sorry, I apologise. You might see teams that don't have European football, because Arsenal, they slipped off towards the end of last season. They might be in the Europa League, actually, thinking about it. But the teams 8th, 9th, 10th, teams that shouldn't be that low, will have a little bit of an extra stride, because their players won't have... the stamina impacts that we will have from playing on 3 different fronts at the same time. But anyway, as we're looking at the match, do you know, we might as well start discussing formations and lineups for the next game. So obviously Sheffield Wednesday, it's not a team that we've played against. I don't even know if we've played against them. We've played Sheffield United. I'm not sure we've played against Wednesday. But let's take a look at how things are set up. My first observations are Wednesday are playing a flat 4-4-2, which looks pretty boring pretty uninventive. Absolute, as Zaffa Cakes would say, Brexit football. Flatback 4-4-2.
Yeah.
The downside with that is, though, flatback 4-4-2 teams tend to be difficult for us to play against. We can break through. It's not something that we struggle with. It's just not something that's pretty easy. So don't let it fool you. Don't let it fool you. That said, we are making some significant changes. This is obviously the Cup, not our first choice team. So do you want to give us a run through, Bib?
Yeah, I mean, we are playing against HAALAND. We are playing against Sheffield Wednesday. It's not. I don't want to take them for granted, but we've got about 65 games to play through this year. So trying to save the legs now will help us out in the long run, especially for the likes of Mason Mount, who seems to just crumble after 60 minutes or so. So giving him a period out of the team today, hopefully we'll be able to give him enough time to be able to recover. We did bring in a lot of faces to try and bolster positions, especially some young players that we thought we may be able to try and sell on to try and gain a huge profit who were without clubs. However, Gardner has actually scored 2 goals for us already, so it's not as if he's a liability when we bring him in, so he will be making a start today. There was quite a few first-team players that are bang out of form. So Alphonso Davis is one of them. Mikolenko is another. So we didn't actually have another left back in. That is where James Justin has come in to fill in. He's bang up for it. He's going to be playing left back. Frimpong comes in at right back. As you've seen before, Matthias Nani is currently injured. So Kacic is coming in to make his first start for the season. The ever-present Castolo and Chalov will be starting up front. I did have HAALAND coming in to play centre forward today, but he is out of form, so I think I'm actually going to change him. No, what? He's got super sub, so he should be okay. He should be coming. He should just go up like 1, so he'll be on neutral form. Nene is making his first cup appearance for us. Another player who we brought in. He seems to be playing well in that position, so that'll be nice for him to return. The board wants Kubo back in, so we have brought them in. And Curtis Jones, a youngster from Liverpool, will be also playing on the left wing to give McNeil a well-deserved rest.
Exactly. Just to break the fourth wall a little bit, we do have a youth team, but if you haven't played PES previously, youth teams get stacked up with regen players, and we don't want to sign a 16-year-old Carlos Tevez or an Emmanuel Adebayor with all of the skills in the world, so we don't tend to sign players from our youth team. That said, we want those youth players, because youth players either develop in your team or you can sell them for a profit. So that's where the likes of James Garner from United, Curtis Jones from Liverpool, there was Nene as well. Nene was a regen, but he's not someone that wasn't necessarily very familiar with most Premier League fans. I mean, some people have heard of him. He did play in the Premier League briefly. So yeah, we have signed those players as our youth sort of players, so that we can have the rotation of the team. That said, well, before you go anyway, you need to go back in there because Castolo isn't the captain. Gasp.
Oh, hello.
Gasp. Jumping in the chat then. One question. Who plays the game and what does the other person do, says Hammer. Ad says both play. Yeah, we are playing on Parsec. So Parsec, without the T, but cheers, Ad. Parsec is a bit of computer program. Right, it's a computer program. It's some software that allows me and Bib to connect as if we're playing couch co-op Master League. So we both play. We'll just be player 1, player 2. The PC thinks we're on the same PC, but we're not. That's part of the reason why we play PC. So it's just normal couch co-op football. We're both in the game. We both play the game. I run the stream from this end. Baby runs the game from his end. That way, both PCs share the load and you get the stream out. The only downside is that the gameplay that you see is coming through an internet connection, so it isn't as crisp as watching it off of my PC. But it's a necessary evil to make sure that we can get you all of the content to enjoy. So yeah. That's the setup. As Ravi says, going to ignore the Arsenal slander, Graham. It's fine. It'll keep coming. It's okay. Anyway, you can hear all the players. All the players, should I say? I did get it right. Heading out onto the pitch. So, do you know, we're better join them. So, as you can see, just above me to the pitch side this way to get out. One thing to mention though, this is the FA Cup. This is a trophy that we won last season. We're defending our title, and as you can see on the walls, just above us and just above over there, up the ICU, and the cream rises to the top. Keep that in mind, ladies and gentlemen. Badmiral says, "I'm going to follow you." Spoiler. I mean,
do you mean in real life, or do you mean on Twitch?
I mean, you don't necessarily need to follow us that much, because, you know, Where is it? Where is it? Just... I mean, I'm sat in the dugout, as you can see, clearly, and my green screen absolutely has just been broken by your follow. Oh. There we go. So I'm sat in the dugout. You don't have to follow me. Grab a seat. Grab a seat. There's plenty to go around. There you go. Appreciate the follow, though, Badmiral. Much appreciated. Is it Badmiral, or do you want be Admiral? Do you just want to be Admiral? Let me know. Let me know. So, first game of the stream. Ice Cream Uploads. Oh, it's a bit stuttery, actually. Let me just have a little bit of a pause. Head back into the dugout. I'm going to check, make sure I've got no open on my end. See, this is the downside of playing with it. We don't tend to get this all the time. It's semi-often. But we just need to make sure that my network stuff isn't shitting its pants. Let me check. Yeah, I'm only at 20 meg. Fuck! Okay. Let me have a quick look at my network
Has
usage.
Epic Games decided to load itself?
No, I think it'll be my fucking extenders. Do you know what? Hold that thought. We are going to go into the hold screen. I'm back in a sec. Actually, the stream might disconnect for a sec because I might have to reconnect with things, but we will straight back on. Don't go anywhere. It's fine. We're good.
Yeah, well. Hello. Back up. Yeah. Yeah.
And we're back. We're back. We should be good. We should be good. Let's get out on the pitch. Is it not, has it disconnected us from Parsecage or something?
I don't know. Can you not see it?
I can see it. Yeah.
1 sec.
Just. Oh yeah. I just.
Oh, it's still there.
I just said let's get out on the pitch, and you didn't do anything. I didn't know whether.
Oh, I thought you meant for your transitions. Sorry. Okay.
We're back. This is good.
Yeah.
This is good. This is good. This is the downside of being so super technical that the world isn't ready for it yet. You're not supposed to be able to play couch co-op like this, so we have to make it happen, which is fine until it isn't fine. Oh, come on, Kubo.
Oh.
So there is the youngster just been brought back into the team at the request of the board, which is an easy request because he was pretty much going to be in the team anyway. If you're unaware of old school PES, we do have Castolo. Low. He's Castolo, leading the line for the club. And he is not only a club legend with a legacy and a history spanning years at this club, the club's top scorer of all time. Not only does he have those accolades... Oh, okay, it's dropped for me. Okay, we're back. We're back. It absolutely shit itself then.
Yeah.
So not only does Costola have all of that around him anyway, he...
Oh, I was getting ready to absolutely twat that ball.
Oh, lovely. Oh, just didn't expect it. A bit of a rush job. Just as I'm saying all the good things about Costola and Sheffield Wednesday, exactly as you'd expect to see him playing Brexit football, to play long ball over the top in that 4-4-2 formation.
Stephen Fletcher up front.
I mean, Murray has punished us previously, so I'd expect Stephen Fletcher to have the ability to do the same.
Oh, shit. No, run to it!
Okay, things seem to be settling down technology-wise now. We can get our heads fully in the game. Not even sure if I cleared that. I tried to. I mean, we tried to, not I, because I'm a manager, naturally. Oh, lovely. I knew you'd seen that pass as well. Oh, what? Be stronger than that. Was that Nene? I don't even know who that was. Number 26. That was weak. Fimble. Did well to get onto the end of the pass and then just let it go. Oh.
Oh, what?
Sa.
Don't see that often.
Lovely.
James Garner there.
I know.
Everything that he needs to do. Very steady Eddie on the ball.
He's good with his 1-2 plays as well. Nene again. A bit undesirable. Oh, here he is though. Can he do something now? Ah. Just turned into trouble. Kind of needed to be going anywhere else really there. It's Chaloff now. Boom!
Hello! Oh! Who was that assist by?
Was it? I think it was Lolo. I'm not 100% sure. Watch it be Nene just to shut me up. What you saying? What you saying, coach?
It's a lovely ball at his feet. Anyway, it sent Chalov on his way. All he had to do was hit the target.
He was always hitting that one first time as well.
Yeah, it was Castolo. You'd have thought, yeah.
Steel Bonsai says, nice, let's go! Using those exclusive sub emotes. Cheers, dude. Look at that finish. Big, strong finish. No frills, just accuracy. That's all it is. Head down, foot through it, inside the post. Keeper never had a chance. Oh my god, it's shat itself again.
Yes, Brexit 4-4-2 football. Very interesting.
What the hell? It keeps shitting itself. Like the whole thing just dropped for a sec. Then it was like you and the gameplay as well. So it must be my network.
Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I was meant to be a fake shot.
Big win. Oh, there you go. Things you love to see.
Lovely.
Opens up his motor.
I'll tell you what, he is fast with the ball, isn't he?
Just overhit it a bit. I didn't expect his pace to get him that far that fast. He pretty much ran into trouble. Oh, lovely. Lovely. What?
I think it... Oh, I think that's for us.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
it is.
I was going to say.
I cleared the ball. Bit of afters.
Ref, come on. Come on, ref. Filth. Oh, this is going to be poor, innit? It's not... Yeah, I could see it straight off the bat as soon as I charged it up. Fuck's sake.
Sprinting back with Safanov.
Svila. Absolute moment of madness from the keeper. Stupidly, like, full powered it and it puts it to the guy directly behind him. I was trying to play it to Kubo down the line, but it was only after I'd powered it up that I saw whoever that was Frimpong stood behind the attacker. It's like, oh, this is going to pez it. It's going to put it straight on him. Fuck!
Hammer says, is Jones going to get a real face? We've actually looked for a few Jones faces, haven't we? And they've not been particularly great.
Yeah, they look like someone's just taken a photo of a photo and then imported it in game with like flat, shiny face. Just doesn't look right.
I think he needs to get a few more starts for Liverpool before people start taking it seriously.
Oh! Garner! Garner! Garner almost with another one. I mean, absolute luck if it had gone in, but still, you've got to be there to make the chances. Nice touch. Keeper just absolutely sat down. Sit down. I'm ice cream till I die. I know I am, I'm sure I am. I'm ice cream till I die. Ice cream till I die. Oh, first time. Oh, second time. Woo! Oh. And that's why he's a fullback.
Yeah, that with the inside of his foot. Terrible. Well, inside doesn't lose headers in the area.
Oh, Jones. Oh, we'll have that. Oh, no, we won't have that. Okay. I mean, we had the ball. I'm not sure how we managed to foul someone there, but yeah, whatever, ref. Yoink.
Well in.
Yoink again.
Well
Almost.
in. Referee was actually going to give it away.
Yeah, he played advantage. Oh!
Oh, no! A heartbreak. Chappers will be going mental.
Absolutely
on the way through.
gutting. All that strength from Jones. Look at this. Garner is still held on to him then, so he couldn't pressure it, but Sarr. I think it pinged off Sarr.
Yeah, I don't even think he's seeing that. I think he's just hit him and gone in. That's gutting.
Heartbreak. Tries to get out where
he threw himself in front of it.
Tucked behind the back, just couldn't get onto it. What is happening? Ice cream uploads.
Cup, Graham. Anything can happen.
We have gone out in the first game of the FA Cup previously. Not since we were in the Championship, mind. And went oh, cancel. Nice.
Oh.
I well thought he was rushing out. I'd already pressed to shoot it. I was dinking it over him.
A lovely ball into feet again from Stolo.
I mean, instinctive shot from Chaloff. If the keeper had come off his line, as you'd expect most keepers to do so in that situation, that would have been in the back of the net, but the keeper, rightly or wrongly, stayed on his line, and it worked out perfectly for him as Sheffield Wednesday come from behind. 2 goals in a little under 10 minutes from Stobbs, and Sheffield lead 2-1. One absolute gift and one freak goal. Ice cream uploads. Shell-shocked.
It's raining that hard outside that you can't even see outside the window.
The fuck was that pass? Castolo as well. It wasn't even like a no-mark player. Ice cream might need to call on some of those reserves, like the bench players. Obviously, we're playing a weakened team, and it's showing so far. No real intricate build-up so far as Castolo's trying.
Oh!
Jones, just behind him.
Handle for the keeper.
Big shot. Castolo, unfortunate, just out of the path of the onrushing Jones, just behind him. Oh.
Stolo didn't fancy that in the air, did he?
Just got absolutely jumped on. Oh!
Oh.
Kubo! No. Not the ball, but okay.
Oh,
nice. Nice. Oh, no, you were just on.
Off.
No. Pressure, Kubo. Nice. You're a bit slow to get there, but kept the pressure on.
No.
Ah. Good effort from Castolo there. Narrow angle, but good effort. Do you have the cutscene mod by Durandal? We don't.
We have one.
Yeah,
which is the one in the Champions League.
Well, is that the keeper one? The chatting to them?
Yeah.
Yeah. We don't. He's got a bunch of them, but we started this quite a while back, so we've not added any of those mods and stuff in for this yet. We'll definitely be adding stuff like that in for 2020 when we switch up, but we just need all the rest of the mods to be finished.
That particular one isn't compatible with 2020.
I meant 2021.
Here we go.
Oh, just no movement. Yeah, we're going to have to make some subs because once we get here, it's just fighting tooth and nail to get players in the right positions. Nene! Oh, as if the keeper. How was it?
The keeper's on a madness.
Horrible touch from the youngster. Chaloff! Oh, why is he not fucking hitting it? And then Kubo goes for it. Yeah, of course he does. Fucking bicycle kick in the box. We've still not had one yet. Good ball. Good ball.
He just won't drop.
And it will, and it's straight into a green shirt. Subs. This is horrendous. I know that's not our starting team, but it's just not good enough. Not good enough. G. David. I don't really... I mean, change to positions rather than form. Yeah, not really got anything. But we've got HAALAND who's shitting his pants. I mean, I suppose we could move Costolo out.
Up front.
Yeah. HAALAND in the middle. Jones off, maybe. And
yeah, could do that.
Use David's pace out wide. Keeper's turned into Prime Buffon.
Yeah, he's having the game of his life, keeper. Alright, we can try that.
HAALAND is either going to be incredible or not. It's as simple as that. He's usually consistent, but he doesn't usually get asked to play when he's not in form. Injury to Isak means that we kind of play him with depleted resources, so hopefully we can get the best out of him. Speaking of which...
Oh, what was you saying, Graham? Oh, what a finish! First touch of the ball.
Chests and smashes. Incredible. Hopefully we can get the best out of him. Ping! Look at this ball from Lolo.
Oh.
And the knockdown from Kubo as well. Dink, dink, bang. Absolute thunder bastard.
That is an unreal finish.
He wasn't even
On the
chest.
half volley.
Just like takes the pace off it with his knee and then rifles it. Oh, things you love to see.
Great pressure from the front.
Well read, Katic. Although I was trying to play that back to the keeper rather than chesting it and then passing it.
That was 110% a pass back if ever I'd seen one.
Oh my god, what was that? Chaloff. All the space down the corner to play it into. And you play it at the man. Oh.
No, you Burke.
Oh,
stretching. Oh.
Just never curling back in. If that had a bit more bend in it, that would have been on the feet, but it was always going out. Pass back for the ages.
Norwegian Terminator.
I'll be back. No! All the fucking space on the wing! What are you playing it through there for? Just giving possession away. Oh my god. They're going to score from it as well. Of course they are.
Oh, heartbreak!
Not even watching it.
Oh.
Get in the bin. That is bullshit. Fucking gameplay breaking immersion.
Heartbreak at Hillsborough.
Chaloff! Oh my god!
Is it?
Offside! Fucking offside! Yeah. 10 minutes. You got this.
Fucking on one. Ref!
All you. I'm there now if you need.
I'll say that. Yes! Come on! Get it!
Come on, Costolo! That's what you want! That's where he is!
Oh.
I know I am, I'm sure I am, I must scream till I die! Look at the fans, look at that. Away from home, not even away from home, neutral venue, because that's how the FA Cup is held these days, right? Right. We don't question it. But look at Chaloff, he is hyped. I mean, well done, HAALAND. Just 3 men around him, still manages to pick it out. Castolo with a... I mean, what's the word I'm looking for? An unexpected... It's not the word I wanted, but it'll do. Unexpected first touch, and then manages to improvise. Side foots it past the keeper. And that's all we need, though. One more. Extra time, at least, secured for now. Unless the dirty happens. Sheffield Wednesday put 3 past a team competing in the Champions League. A team second in the Premier League.
Oh, Kubo.
Big win. He wins these. Oh, he doesn't win these. Oh, J. David. Lovely. Sees the run. You've got literally no one there with you.
Oh! No!
Garner's knackered, but makes it.
Cleaning up.
Kubo's miles off. No, he's back because it wasn't to him. That's fine. No! No!
No! Oh! Jesus.
Castolo knew what he was doing. Chip it over that defender's back foot. Exactly. Unexpected, but not for the Brazilian. Anyone else would have just hit that first time. Whew. What a game.
7 saves.
That is ridiculous. 7 saves. And I was none. I mean, the first one was an absolute shit show. Shouldn't count. The second one, okay, deflection. You can't say all about that. But, I mean, fair play to Sheffield Wednesday. Getting 3 goals. Damn. Hopefully we can put it to bed before penalties, because I'm not loving the idea of penalties. Anything can happen then. We've got 30 minutes to win it. Oh, Kubo, come on. Ref!
Oh,
off the ball! My God! Bloody keeper's on drugs. Palmer says, I thought it was going to be a last-minute winner. I absolutely thought the same. When that ball got to the edge of the box and I backheeled it in, I genuinely thought this is it. But just not... Oof. Oh, this is where we need Mason Mount.
Yeah.
Little Kubo, what can he do? As I'm trying to find... There we go. I've got HAALAND on the edge of the box. At least. I'm going to follow it in. Oh! Just no dip on it. We always get free kicks when Mason Mount's off the pitch. Always. Not that he's the world's greatest free kicker, but he's the only one that we've got that's half decent.
Yeah, he's in his mid-80s. Not age.
I was going to say, he's not that old, mate. Oh, ref! Just fucking stuck his foot through me. He wins these. Oh, he doesn't win these.
Oh, no!
Didn't even jump. What the fuck was the defender doing? He didn't even jump. Hat-trick for Stobbs, and that's potential heartbreak now. He didn't even jump. If that was Kacic, he never plays in my team ever again. Ever.
Oh, I can't believe it.
Oh, it was. Oh, he did jump. It was just too tiny. Not on him. Yeah. Man unmarked. I'll let him off. Kacic can remain in the club for now. 4 goals conceded against Sheffield Wednesday. Oh, just a bit of fortune for us. Come on. Ah, horrible positioning. And look at them, just playing for time now. Big win. Fuck off, ref. Ref! You're an absolute travesty. Oh shit, he's looking. Mind your own business. No,
It's into the stands.
there's someone behind me. It wasn't me, yeah. Oh, disgusting language. Big. Chaloff.
Chaloff's bollocks.
Yeah, and it wouldn't let me get hold of him until you passed it. Did manage to get hold of that, though. Oh, it's just horrendous, Chaloff. We need to move them further in because we're playing 3 forwards. Chaloff and Lolo just aren't going central. They're staying out on the wing. So there's too much space between our strikers. Rather than giving us extra options, it's actually limiting the options. What a ball. Lolo! Lolo!
Oh!
Yes!
Oh my god!
This is the most horrendous game of football that anyone has ever seen, but we will take it.
Oh!
Realist United.
Can you believe it?
Ref's a dickhead. It's alright. It's alright. You're in.
Absolutely one for the neutrals.
100%. Lolo with a nice shimmy. Keeper always gets a hand to it. Always gets a hand to it. I mean, questionable with that dive. Back to the ball. It hits the back of his hand. No keeper should ever be saving with the back of his hand. But, I mean, he did well with the first opportunity. Pushes it out of the way. But, what's that? I mean, he's getting a touch to it. Always. This keeper, he is ridiculous. I mean, he's not GG Buffon. He's GGWP Buffon. That's what he is.
Did you say you wanted to move them closer?
Yeah, get them all as CF so they all stay in rather than moving out. Need them to kind of like stick on each other rather than move off. Keeper needs a drugs test.
You know, I might sign him as our second keeper.
Yeah, our second keeper's due a save at some point.
I won't count on it.
Nice. First time. Oh, heavy again from Chaloff.
He's fucked.
He is. Nice. Nice. We'll keep the pressure on.
We actually got subs. Oh, we actually have. Oh my god.
Pause it if you want to make some. We don't have too much. Do we move David?
David can play for Chaloff.
I mean, is Chaloff dead?
Bollocks.
Oh, yeah. David for Chaloff and then maybe Gilmore? But move him in a little bit more central.
Yeah.
Gets rid of any width. I mean, we could just play down the middle and get rid of the width. I mean, we still have a little bit of Kubo. Yeah.
We can keep Kubo's camp.
Yeah.
Alright.
Managerial decisions. Is it going to pay off? Billy Gilmore, look at him. Another one fresh off his homework. Oh, Kubo. Come on. And this is it. Oh, nice. Gilmore, fresh legs. Can he use them to good effect? No, he can't. Just get it past the man. Play it behind or in front. Either way would have been... Ah. Just booted him while he were down. Not a smart decision, that's... should not be kicking him there. I mean, if you're going to do it properly. He joined the team after a long day at school. Oh, HAALAND, we don't even need you tracking back because... Ref! Up top. Yeah, see, nice. Nice. HAALAND! Yeah!
Come on! Oh my god! I can't believe it! Oh, we brought him on. We said we don't know what we're going to get from him today because he's not banging form. First touch, goal. Second touch, goal. Third shot, clears the entire pitch. I mean, who's that ball into? Was it Billy Gilmore into David?
I didn't actually see who it was.
What a pass that was.
Just on the touchline, stops it, turns, and oh, keeper's just gutted. That's it. Get that bus parked.
I mean, you don't save those.
Haaland hat-trick off the bench. I think that might be his first hat-trick. I'm not 100% sure. He's definitely scored a shitload of goals. I don't know if he's had 3 in a game before, but he has now anyway, even if he hadn't before.
Oh, no.
Oh, Katic! There he is. Oh, no, he isn't. Oh. What the feck was Katic doing? And where is Stephen Fletcher's eyes? Someone's stolen him. Katic should have been hoofing that. What's he done with that? Has he missed it? Oof! Cameraman nearly got walloped there. Look at him! Someone stole my eyes, goddammit!
Big Welly.
Things you love to see. Oh, yes. Oh, David, for fuck's sake. Although, to be fair, I was expecting that to come back to Castolo. I was shooting for the far post. I expected it to open up for Castolo's right and tink! To be fair, he was doing a 360 no-scope with that in mind. Come on. 1.5 minutes. And a battle that shouldn't have been a battle. Oh, as if... Nice. Oh, it's him again.
Make it 4. Ah, phenomenal stuff.
Game over. 4 goals in a game for Erling Haaland.
My God. It's that same counter-attack again. They've thrown everyone forward and left Haaland on his own. Keeper's not getting anywhere near that one.
I mean, there's winning and then there's absolutely destroying someone's soul, and that's what Haaland's just done there. Give that ball a kiss, which is what she said. Go on. There we go. 6-4. Ice Cream Uploads somehow finding themselves behind. Somehow conceding a hat-trick to Stobbs. Somehow turning it all back around. And in the end, the cushion, if we're being honest, isn't deserved. I mean, maybe it is. No. Maybe their lead wasn't deserved, but we don't deserve to win either. It was majestic and comical in equal measures across all of the pitch. I'm saying this, I'm not even on the post-match interview screen, but I am now. It's fine. So majestic in some parts, comical in others. Calamity, you might want to say, in certain parts. I mean, we will have words with Miles Feelart. That's his first bad game for the club, and he's been here for 2.5 years-ish, something like that. So I can't have a go at him. Better on the ball, more shots, more passes, more successful passes, more goals, more tackles. Same tackles, more interceptions. All around the pack. Better. Apart from saves, Miles Feelart didn't make a single save in this game. He didn't have much to save, if I'm being honest. He put himself in pressure and he was put under pressure, be it from deflections or questionable defensive decisions and counter-attacks. So you can't have a go at him for that. But do you know what? We've got Erling. That's all I can say. Erling Haaland hasn't played much this season. Alexander Isak has been on fire. Hat-tricks aplenty. Scored 5 goals in one game pre-season. So Erling Haaland has had to bide his time. He's the better player. We all know it. Even Isak will tell you. Erling Haaland is on another level. Le Norwegian Terminator, says Hammer FC. Absolutely. Absolutely. But you've got to take your chances when they come. And Alexander Isak getting crocked and giving Haaland that opportunity, he needed to take it. He came off the bench. He wasn't feeling purely match fit. We questioned whether we'd get enough out of him. 4 goals later and we're into the next round. What more can you ask for? Anything you want to add, Bib?
No, I mean, you said it there. I was just going to tip onto the Haaland angle. We didn't think he was going to add that much. I mean, we had a radical change of formation around the 70th minute mark to try and get back into the game. Not only bringing him on, but playing 3 up front. I think that's worked absolute wonders for us. It opened up the game. The 2 counter attacks at the end were carbon copies of each other, and we still managed to try and get in behind. And they were through. They didn't want to go out. It was a free hit for them. They was playing against Premier League royalty and ourselves, so it was a free hit, and they still managed to score 4 goals. I don't know what that says about our goalkeeper or our back line, but ultimately it's a win, and we're through to the next round.
Final thought from me before we do jump into the results from the FA Cup is James Garner didn't play badly. I think what that does highlight, though, is that we need that defensive midfielder. Our defence is exposed. We need a defensive midfielder. Conceding 4 against Sheffield Wednesday, not really what you want to be doing. But do you know what? It is what it is. We dust ourselves off, we move on, and we go forward knowing that we need to strengthen elsewhere. Whilst Bibby has a little bit of a weird head wiggle dance. I don't know what he's doing. He's lost someone. But,
yeah. It's absolutely nothing to do. I like to clean my desk as we go along. I found my little.
Do you want to take us through the results from around the ground when you finish being a scrubber?
Yes. So Man City beat Derby County 1-0. Southampton go to Brighton and win 1-0. Bournemouth at home beat Burnley 2-0. The game that you're seeing here live on BBC Sport. Ice Cream Uploads go to Sheffield Wednesday and win 4-6. Arsenal win 1-0 against Stoke. Wolves go to Norwich and win 4-2 in extra time. Aston Villa ended up winning 3-1 against Fulham. Bristol get beat 3-0 against Tottenham. Liverpool go to Birmingham, win 3-1. Huddersfield win 2-0 against Newcastle. West Ham win 1-0 against Nottingham Forest. Chelsea go to Cardiff and win 1-0. Leicester City win 2-0 at home to Blackpool Rovers. Everton go to Sheffield United and win 4-1. No Sheffield teams will be in the third round. Watford win 3-1 against Crystal Palace, and Manchester United go to Middlesbrough and get a 2-0 win.
So nothing really surprising in that game. Everything kind of as you'd expect. The only real upset, Huddersfield Town, I think, have just been relegated, beating Newcastle United 2-0. Newcastle have been a team that's A or B. If they're on A form, they're wonderful. If it's the B team, then they're absolutely shocking. And clearly they played the B team in that game. The next round does see Ice Cream Uploads take on Bournemouth. So a team that's equally difficult. Did they just beat us recently as well, or did we beat them? I can't remember.
I think we beat them.
So we play Bournemouth in the next round. But next up, it's UEFA Champions League match day. We'll rush straight into this one so we can hopefully get through it. We may have to cut this stream short depending on timings. So we may only get 2 games in this one, but we'll see. The press, though, are speaking to the chairman, says you bagged the winner in your last match without being at full strength. How important was Kubo's performance? So a bit of context. The boardroom asked the chairman to tell us that we should have Kubo in the team. So we had him in the team. What do we think, guys? How did he play? Was he key to the victory? Did he show that the squad has great depth, or was it teamwork that won us the game? What do you think? What do you think? Was Kubo key? Did he show his strength? I'll get a quick poll going. Where is it? I can find it. There we go. Poll. Kubo was ... key. Part of the squad involved in teamwork. I probably shouldn't have put Kubo was because it meant I had to change it all. I thought I was trying to be quick. So start poll. Okay, 1 minute to just cast your votes on that poll. How did Kubo get involved in that game? What was his inclusion like? Was he key to the victory? Was he part of a squad that had great depth? Or was it the teamwork that won us the game? So was it the fact that we have multiple players that we can call on? Was it the fact that they can play well together? Or was Kubo a standout on his own? You've got about 35-ish seconds to cast your votes in there. We will obviously respond with the answer that you guys give us. And you can see that there's a huge number of people leaning the same way. 83% of the votes currently say part of the squad. Kubo showed that the squad has great depth. So he was good. Mm-hmm. The team was good overall. The fact that we can call on players to get through and win us games like that. And I think, do you know what? That's exactly the answer we're going to go for. We've got about 3 2, 1, and bump. 86% of the votes say that Kubo showed that the squad has great depth. I think that is true because Kubo didn't necessarily single-handedly win it. If any one player gets the accolade, it would have been HAALAND, but he couldn't have done it without the other players. So he rose to the occasion, made this manager very happy. The squad is always deeper than its starting 11, and today he proved that. I mean, it wasn't just him. James Garner, Nene wasn't necessarily as influential as he was in the ICC. Jones played pretty well out on the left as well, even though he didn't necessarily get the service, and we had to sacrifice him early on to make changes. But yeah, depth is what it is. Anyway, Ice Cream Uploads travel to Portugal. FC Porto versus Ice Cream Uploads in the Champions League. Before we do that, though, we have a new player to look at. A Blin.
Blin?
Not Daily Blin, but Ailey Blin.
Blin.
Blin. Decent face build. 26-year-old anchorman, DMF. From France, plays for Amiens. Was that? Not really got much going forward. What's his defensive? He's definitely a defensive mid. What's his pace looking like? No real pace, no real passing, no real interest. Unless he's like £4. Long range drive weighted past Mike interception. 8 million?
It might be.
3 million. Okay, it's not too bad. It's definitely a step up on what we have. I don't think he's where I want to set the benchmark for us though.
No.
He's a bargain compared
to
to
a 26-year-old.
Yeah, I mean, for an 81 rated, he's a bargain for 3 million. But when you've got a bargain of Wilfred and Ndidi for 16 million or 13 million or whatever it was, then there's a big gap in quality there. So, yeah, we'll sit on that one. We will sit on that one. What we are going to do, though, is we're going to head into the press conference. For the second time ever, we're going to jump into the UEFA Champions League press conference. This is the suite that we have put together exclusively for pre-match press conferences for the Champions League. And if you've got any questions, please feel free to fire them at us now. The players are getting set. I can confirm as well that Matthias Nane and Alexander Isak still aren't quite up to scratch. They won't be in the team. Both not fit enough to even make the bench today. So the defence won't see Nani and Sarr, which we did see as a good defensive partnership for us in the first few games of the season. Last stream in particular, we were undefeated 3 games in a row, and that was down to those. We lose Matthias Nani, and suddenly we start conceding again. 4 goals in the last game. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Do you want to give us any inclination on changes to the team or what the lineup is looking like, Bib?
Yeah, so the lineup is, if you are familiar with this team, it will see that is as normal, barring obviously Rasmussen, who's coming in for the injured Matthias Nani. Chalov will return to the centre-forward partnership alongside Castolo. He was looking a bit leggy last game, but we have got the perfect replacement in HAALAND, who is up for it today to come in and take his place should he need to towards the second half. Mason Mount is bang up for it today. Dwight McNeil looks like he's up for it as well. So hopefully we should try to shore up that defence today and going forward have some nice little rounds in the chamber.
I agree. So we will get set for the game then. I do have a question. Hammer LFC has asked the question. It says, how do Prem winners have a budget of 25 million? Well, do you know what? We are effectively a championship side. I know we definitely look like a better team than that on paper now. But when we took over the club, we were definitely a championship side. We have been punching for a while. It's only this season that our opinions have started to change and we feel like we're not imposter syndrome. We deserve our place in the Premier League. And the board spent a lot of money on stuff like this. So I don't know if you've seen the outside of the stadium. We've just had the brand new ICU arena built, and obviously money goes into those decorations. The Premier League champions ad boards on the front of it, they cost a little bit as well. As well as that, I don't know if you saw it last week, we opened up a brand new part of the arena. Come back inside. Players are heading out onto the pitch, but this room just behind us has just been added to the arena, just been renovated. This is the GT Omega Champions Lounge. After winning 2 Premier Leagues back-to-back, we decided to splash the cash internally and have a little bit of a place for the players and the staff to unwind. And you guys can help yourselves too. Grab a seat here. Grab yourself a nice cold can of moose juice. watch something on the TV, or just stare at that placard just on the wall over there, the big number 2 on the Premier League trophy there. That is kind of where the money is going. But do you know what? It is what it is. Anyway, the players are coming out onto the pitch for the UEFA Champions League anthem, which is definitely playing and absolutely 100% hasn't been squashed for DMCA reasons. It's absolutely there. So let's jump out there. Do you have a specific DMF you want to sign? We wanted Ndidi, but that was only because he was offered to us. He wasn't necessarily like the one that we specifically wanted. What about you? Do you have anyone in mind that you'd absolutely love to pick up?
Me.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
Oh, not really. No, I mean, indeed, he was someone who was looking at for a long time, and then obviously he got offered to us. But now I've seen his stats and how much we got him for, I really don't want anybody else. There's no one that's springing to mind that has age on his side and is a player that will go instantly into this team.
Yeah, I mean, the key thing. I mean, we could always just throw out your world-class DMFs. But the key thing for us is finding someone that not only has the stats that we want, but someone that also has the budget and the future. We want a player that's ideally 23 to 26-ish. Maybe younger would be good, and older would be fine if it's not something that we have to pay over the odds for. But yeah, ideally we want someone that's not going to break the bank and will allow us to build a team around that. So no one in particular, but someone that fits that ilk. It's a big ask, I know. It's very, it's what everyone wants. Someone that's got potential, isn't expensive, but could be a world beater. That's what everyone wants. Yeah, tomorrow's players today. But that's what we've been striving for, and we've been making it happen at Ice Cream so far. Woo! Oh. Zefwick getting left and right back. He doesn't usually get caught flat-footed like that.
I see hearing the Porto fans singing their Portuguese version of LA, LA, LA. Oh, just in behind Chaloff.
Oof! Bit of a miss kick there. Unless that was what he was playing for. The shape of his body made it look like he was absolutely trying to hoof it, but I suppose that had just gone out into touch. Nice from Sarr. Chaloff sees the space, tries to run into it, and Castolo tries to feed him. Just doesn't manage to deliver the pass. Two awkward passes from Lolo there. It's not what he's in the team for, so hopefully we can try play around that. It's kind of what you want that guy in those positions. Oh, he's got to be off. Yeah.
Oh.
Carlos Alenia would be a great signing. A bit like a Diawara from Roma. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of trying to get those guys. So the reason we've got DMF scouting is so that we can hopefully pick someone up of that ilk and bring them down to our wage range. The only way we've been able to bring players in is to put a player out, send someone out. Second yellow. Second game with a yellow in a row for Malang Sarr. Clearly having to do a lot more without Matthias Nani. Yeah, he's lucky to just get a yellow with that one, to be fair.
That is very late.
Feels like he needs to compensate for the lack of his first choice central pairing. Mason, come on. Lovely.
Oh.
McNeil, he's someone
Big switch.
that we've not really had much joy with this season, purely because he's been in and out of the team. Usually a stalwart, a mainstay. Well worked there.
Why is Sarr running up?
That's Zefwick, that.
That's Zefwick, sorry. For a second I thought Sarr was number 2. There we go.
Oh, he's off. And he's back on. Lovely.
Oh, majestic football.
Oh.
That's the kind of football you want to see from an away team.
That pass through to Chaloff. Him playing the 1-2 straight back and then managing to get himself back into a good attacking position. Castolo knew it, took the time to slow it down and play it on a plate for him. Lovely football. Sa, 1. And boom. Dink. Great football there from the moment Sa won it, you knew. Absolutely. He's been incredible for us, Sa. Another player that was scouted for us. We got an absolute steal. Chelsea were sniffing around for him. We managed to get there early, though. Get the offer in. Oh, a bit heavy from Chaloff with the touch. Oh, Chaloff was through. So playing it back. Big Philly style.
Stolo.
Lovely.
Going really deep, playing the Carlos Tevez role.
It was good of Rasmussen holding the space and well read from Castolo as well. Seeing him slowing the man down. Knew that if he tried... Ah, Mason. That is terrible. Absolutely terrible. There is no reason for that pass to have gone anywhere but to a white shirt then. Come on, McNeil. Let's see you involved in this play. I mean, they are covering our wide players very well. He says, as one of our wide players gets all the space in the world. And Chaloff! Oh. Oof. Beautiful, says Steel Bonsai. You're goddamn right. It's the kind of football we like to play here at Ice Cream Uploads. Sadly, you didn't see much of that in the last game against Sheffield Wednesday, but hopefully we can make up for it in the Champions League here. 3 points would be big. Smashes it! And the less we say about that, the better.
If they're sitting up, they're getting spanked.
Come on, McNeil. Pressure. Oof. Oh, well read, Zefwick. He was on his bike early. Yoink. Woo!
Well, he keeps.
Okay, we'll both have it. It's fine. Charge me at it. I'd super cancel to get off it. Oh, well held by Lolo. Boom! Oh, he loves to hit him like that, does Mount. Just didn't have enough swaz. If I'd have arced away from him, that's in the back of the net.
Oh, he's held him off.
Ref, you have absolutely got no eyes if you didn't see that.
Oh.
I will take that. Not the one, but okay. There we go. Got there eventually. Oh, lovely.
Oh, been clattered.
I had to take the shot. I was looking for the 1-2, but you're on the floor. Did the ref even wave play advantage?
Nah.
Absolute trash, ref. Absolute trash. I'm off. Oh! Oh! That would have been incredible. The absolute audacity to take that shot on.
Oh.
I think Cats Down Under heard me scream with that one then.
It was worth a try. There we go. Keeper is livid.
Still got grass on his face. He's not even had time to wipe his face off. He's that furious at his defence. It's like, they're even catching me off my line from 60 yards out. Luckily, the crossbar has saved me, boys. Come on. Inanimate objects are doing better than you at covering this goal. Get your heads together. There we go. The scenes if that chip went in. Woo. Woo. Just had a message from DHL. PS5 confirmed for delivery tomorrow.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh, he won't let me select anybody in the mixer.
Oh!
Is that McNeil?
That is McNeil.
Oh my god.
Just said we're not seeing much of him this season, and there we go. cuts inside, and there is nothing but shot on his mind. Picks it up here, easily skins the defender, leaves him behind, and then...
Wow. It's a good job there's a net there, otherwise the ball would still be taken off. He ripped the arse off that.
Thunder bastard.
Lovely finish.
Just a reminder, because I don't think we've said it before, but McNeil was a free signing, just brought in to be understudy to Rabbi Matondo, and he absolutely owns that flank. Incredible footballer. The growth he has had.
Player of the year last year.
Yeah, absolutely. Deserved as well. Deserved. I mean, you got a player like Costello who gets player of the year every year, and not that he doesn't deserve it, but it's kind of unfair on everyone else because he's just so ridiculously good. McNeil fought tooth and nail to get that player of the year nomination. Oh, that's a bit much. Costello, 97 now, doesn't have the legs he had 63 years ago. Oof. Oh, that was a lethal ball.
Oh,
that pass.
that's a good goal.
Yeah, definitely.
That is a very good goal.
Do you know what? Not even angry. I mean, good play there. Rasmussen, look at that though. Seeing Rasmussen, the centre back, that's what I mean. Without Matthias Nani, our centre backs just aren't the same. I mean,
that little drop of the shoulder there sent Sarr the other way.
I mean, not the greatest header, if we're being honest, but it finds its way into the back of the net, so it doesn't matter. It was good enough. That's all that counts. Oh, he's gone. It's all you. Oh!
That was the slowest double touch I think we've ever seen on this channel.
I mean, this defender is just burnt. Defender's like, do you know, I don't even know whether I should stick my foot in because I feel bad for him. This is Costello. This is it. This is the one. Perfect. Ah. Lovely.
Phil Foden there with all the strength in the world. McNeil.
Big win.
Beautiful ball.
Oh. I mean, that's what he gives you, though. I mean, as well as finishes like he just had, it's the crossing that McNeil brings. We don't like to play crossing. We find it a bit of a gamble. We'd rather use our possession, whereas McNeil just he cuts those odds with the delivery. It's good. Oh, seen the run as well. I just tried to turn it and fiddle it through all the way from the edge of his box. Played involved in the play and then goes all the way through. I wanted to just feed it to Big Philly style, but what the hell was that touch then, McNeil? And that pass. It's alright, we're still in possession. Oh, I mean,
get hold of it.
I'm going to say that's the one I was playing, and I wasn't trying to switch it to McNeil. I'm going to say that's exactly what I tried to play. It wasn't. Oh, big win. Big win. Here's McNeil.
Rasmussen. Great ball.
Oh, horrible touch. Chaloff again.
Playing it all the way back.
Good pressure from Ice Cream, though. Oh, what's he doing up there?
I think Chalov might have been offside there.
It's like switched me back to him. I'm legging it back on with Costello, and it's like, here you go. And it's like, what's he doing? And not only did it switch me to him, it auto-piloted me at the ball as well. I'll get it. No, you won't. Oh, you will, though. Oh, big save. Get it out. Woo!
Bit of unwanted pressure from the Porto Massive here.
Come on, boys. Nothing questionable. Oh, that's questionable. There we go. Get it out. What a ball. What a ball. Their passing is just majestic. Go on, Mason. Oh, it does get a touch on it, just too heavy. Pings out to another shirt. Oh!
Oh, get it out, you beat me twat!
Chalov just unable to release the ball in attack or defence. And the pressure, the ball just keeps coming back. Or does it? Or does it? Castolo all the way! Oh!
Exhibition stuff.
Is there anything he can't do? Finish. Is there anything he cannot do? 104 years old, but still scores.
Wow. Just wow.
Oh. He's only gone and won it.
Oh. They won the ball in midfield.
Pepe, the captain, the most seasoned player, and look at this. I mean, you've got a feel for the keeper. Close enough for it to just tempt you and give you that bit of hope, but far enough away that you're never going to touch it and it's going to drop just on the line. Oh. How old actually is Castolo, says Hammer. I think he's 34, maybe 35. He's not actually as old as
34.
You'd expect, because we obviously brought him in at, like, yeah, he's not PES 5 fast-forwarded. He's at the same age as he would have been in, like, PES 5 6 time. So he started with us at, like, 31-ish. The man.
No.
The myth. The legend, says Palmer. That is the reason
I also disagree.
He has a statue outside the ground. Lolo. He's Castolo. He's Castolo. He's Castolo. Lo. He's Castolo. He's Castolo. He's Castolo. Lo. Big win. Seizure. Having seizure.
Headset's falling off.
Big win. Oh. 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 No, I am. I'm sure I am. I'm ice cream till I die. Ice cream till I die. The away fans in fine spirit now, getting their vocals on as Malang Sarr can't commit too much because he's already on a yellow, but just professionally eases in and plays it out. Resets. Ice cream get bodies back. 2-goal cushion, and you have to feel 2-1. Everything to play for it. 3-1. Castolo's audacious 18-yard lob. Ah! You have to feel that's it. Game, set, and match. Porto have a minute and a half to get hold of the ball and put it in the back of the net twice. You have to feel 3 points are coming back to the ice cream. Robin Matondo waits, plays the pass very well. HAALAND does manage to get... Is that a free kick? No.
I think.
Crowd just a bit incensed with that. I thought the ref was going to give it for him. Good ball in from McNeil. HAALAND sees it, attacks it.
Good header, very good save, and another win in the Champions League. Whew.
What a result! What a result! Chalov, McNeil, and Lolo. 3 goals, 3 scorers, and crucially, 3 important points. That's 2 wins from 2 in the group stage for Ice Cream Uploads in the Champions League. And do you know what? It's been a difficult stream. We're not going to have time for the 3rd game, unfortunately. Breaking the 4th wall. I have to pick up the little one from school. But, yeah, I mean, thank you, everyone, for being a part of these 2 results, though. I mean, that one, 3-1. I mean, Porto worked hard, and they made us work for it. Off the back of Sheffield Wednesday, working hard, you can't count anyone out at all. No. And I don't know whether that's teams have got better, we've got worse, or teams just know how to play against us. We've lost two games in the league. We almost went out at the first round of the FA Cup, and we had a difficult game in match day 3. I should have said 3. Yeah, we've won 3 games of the Champions League. But anyway, enough of that. Take us through the results in the UEFA Champions League group stages, Bib.
Yeah, so the game that you're seeing here live on BT Sport, Ice Cream Upload, Porto on win 3-1. Milan win 2-0 at home against Young Boys, which I think sees Milan in 2nd place now, and Young Boys at the bottom. Galatasaray win 2-0 against PSV. Celtic go to Real Madrid and win 1-0. Massive result for them there.
Huge.
Bayern win 5-3 against Slavia Prague. Benfica get a 1-1 draw at Olympic Lyon. City win 2-0 at home to Dynamo Zagreb. Paris go to Bayer Leverkusen and win 4-0. Atletico Madrid win 3-1 at home to Copenhagen. Massive result for Leicester there, getting a 0-0 result against Barcelona. Inter win 2-0 at home against Genk. Zenit go to Fenerbahce and win 2-0. Ajax get a 1-1 draw against Olympiacos. Juventus go to Sporting and win 1-0. And United drawing against Basel 1-1.
So let's see how that does impact the group then. Porto do remain actually ahead of Milan. Ice Cream averaging 3 goals a game, 1 conceded. So that's it. Expect 3-1 victories. I mean, I don't think if it was. I think it was like a 4-0 or something. I can't remember. But yeah, 3 goals against, 9 goals scored, 3 goals a game, 3 points from a game, 3 victories, and that's it. Ice Cream uploads 9 points, 5 points clear in the group. So 1 more win will be enough to secure knockout football and mean that we can play some young players in the Champions League for the 2nd season. Last season, we played incredibly well in the groups, qualified early, and then got absolutely trounced in the away leg. In the 2nd leg against Man City. It was actually the home leg. So, yeah, do you know what? Smashing it in the groups is nice. Doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to go all the way. It didn't for us last season, but do you know what? We'll take it. We will take it.
Yeah.
As we drop back here into the managerial suite, message from the backroom staff. Hammer LFC says petition to sell Chaloff. Interesting. I mean, he's just found himself on the score sheet in that game, did he? Oh, no, he didn't. Oh, did he? Castolo, McNeil,
Chaloff
did, yeah.
Chaloff, yeah, he did score. He scored the first goal.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, Chaloff's opening strike was the catalyst for a goal fest as Ice Cream Uploads ran out 3-1 victors. Chaloff had this to say after the dust settled on the match. That was a great move, and I'm just glad we got the goal to show for it. Hopefully, we can take this momentum into the next game too. Do you know what? I mean, we do listen to comments from the backroom staff, so we will take that comment on board. My only comment at this point is he's only been a member of the team for 2 months at this point, so he has a lot of time to adapt. HAALAND wasn't great for us in his first season. Neither was Alexander Isak. The only player that's hit the ground running for us in front of goal is Castolo. Everyone else has needed a bit of time to work. And that is the reason why, if you head to the front of the ICU arena, you will see this bad boy. I mean, forget the fact that it's nighttime there, but daytime here. That's just a thing that we ignore. It's okay. It's fine. But there you go. Castolo gets a statue because he's Castolo. That just is what it is. That is what it is. So we will listen to the comments of Chaloff. We will give him a bit more time, though. He's only had a couple of months. He does not have a regular place in the team yet either. He's been sat behind Isak for the preseason and stuff, so he's probably only had a month, really, of football. So, yeah, I'll give him a bit of time. Who would you like to see in his place, though? That's the key thing. Don't forget, you can get involved in our Discord, !Discord, if you do want to let us know who you would like us to replace him with, if that is the case. Just to point out, because Bibbs brought the stats on the screen, he's only played at the club for 14 games, and only actually featured in 12 of them, and a lot of them as a substitute, but has still scored 6 goals and had 7 assists. So 13 goal scoring. What's the word? Goal scoring
opportunities.
Not opportunities. He added to them. I can't remember what the word is. Contributions. There we go. Camaldinho. There he is. Cheers, dude.
Hey.
So 13 goal scoring contributions in 12 games. That's not bad. And he is a level 3 star player as well. So our highest rated player on the team at 85 overall. An absolute bargain for us. Just a straight swap for Audas. So if we do get rid of him, we will be hard pushed to get a player of this calibre. Keep him, says Camaldinho. That's where I'm leaning right now. He's definitely producing enough. But we're always open to discussions. That's what it's all about. Obviously, we do have the transfer targets section in the Discord, and you can just get involved live on stream in the chat, which you guys are doing now. If you're watching on YouTube and you're not watching it live, do drop your comments down below, but you can get involved in the Discord at any time. Naturally, you can't get involved in the Twitch chat, because if you do comment, we'll all be in bed or whatever time it is you're watching this. It's fine. We, though, are going to jump in the uploader. We're going to head back to the ICU Manor House and get set. We do have a game against Manchester United, which we would have played today, but we are going to play on Friday. That will be the next episode of the stream. Is there anything you want to add before we disappear, Bib?
Yeah, again, thank you very much for each and every one of you from the shouting from the stands, being behind the scenes and helping us try to run this club efficiently as we can. We very much appreciate it. Obviously, it's 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, that you come and help us. We very much appreciate that. For those of you that are watching on YouTube, please do feel free to get into the comments to let us know if you do want us to replace anybody in the team. There is also a Discord. If you go into the links underneath, you should be able to get into there if you've not already. But apart from looking forward to potentially wiping the floor Manchester United at our home game when we return on Friday, that's pretty much from me.
Nice. Well, we are back at the Manor House. We're settled in the kitchen. Grab yourself a seat. Do you know what? There's plenty to go around. As always, I always say hospitality is key. Grab yourself a nice cold can of moose juice. We have all of the Muscle Moose products in the fridge. Grab a flapjack. The peanut butter ones, the new.
Oh, very
Chef's
nice.
kiss, lovely. We're going to get set. We're going to discuss the United game and all of the fixtures following. I mean, do you know what I'm saying? It's a United game. I mean, it's a Manchester double header. United and then City back to back. That's all I'm saying. So it's going to be a busy stream on Friday, and we will see you here 12 noon ish on twitch.tv/Ice Cream Uploads. Until then, have yourselves a fantastic day. And Bib, what they got to do?
You've got to stay frosty, guys.
Yeah.